I'm Dale, and in our ongoing series of First Things First, I'm going to talk today about black hole risk. So I'm going to go back to 1996. In 1996, the S&P 500, which are the top 500 companies that are listed in the New York Stock Exchange, if you just invested into that, it started at 748 in 1996, grew to 1,464 by the year 2000. Okay? That's an annual rate of return of 14%. So if you had $1 million invested in 2000 and you retired that year, you would naturally think I could probably easily take 8% per year and my portfolio will stay at that $1 million level. Just because in the last 5 years you earned an average rate of return of 14%, 8% seems pretty conservative. What happened then though from 2000 down to 2000, at the end of 2003, the S&P 500 declined to about 908. That's an annual decline of 9% per year. So if we take a closer look at the numbers, and I'll just erase some of this stuff so we can continue on. If we take a closer look at the numbers, you started with $1 million in 2000. You took out $80,000 of income, and that year the portfolio declined by $90,000. So that's a total drawdown of $170,000. That would mean the very next year you would be starting at $830,000. And if you took out $80,000 again in income that year, you would then also have seen a decline, of $70,000 for a total drawdown of $150,000. So then you would have portfolio at the end of the year of $680,000. You then take another $80,000 of income. You would also see a 9% decline that year, which would be $60,000 for a total drawdown of $140,000. That would mean that after 3 years of income, the portfolio that you now have is worth $540,000. You would need to earn 100% rate of return on that $540,000 to get you back up to that $1 million that you started with. This again is a very extreme example of what black hole risk means. You're never going to recover, you're never going to get back to where you started. The moral of the story is income planning takes a lot of work. Professional financial advisors will help you, support you, diversify your portfolio so black hole risk does not occur. A dynamic approach to income planning is a much better way than straight line income planning, and that's what we do with our clients. If you feel that this video is worth sharing, please do so with someone who may want a better investment experience.